Hello, welcome to OMAT. Glad you're here. We're going to get into these 8 exercises. But first, is anyone telling you that you can't do something? Maybe they're very well intentioned, they're being realistic, but it's starting to put doubt in you for the thing that you really wanted to do. Here's what we can do. Number 1, name it. What can't you do? As soon as you name it, it starts to change. Number 2, instead of I can't do it, try how can I do it? Now we're looking for solutions instead of looking for ways that we can't do it to stop ourselves. Third, always celebrate progress no matter how small it is, because now you're noticing that you can do it. Well, I can do this part of it. I can do this part of it. It starts adding up. And number 4, surround yourself with people who believe that you can do it, who can see that you can do it, who encourage your dreams. Because here's the thing, anyone who tells you you can't do something, most likely that's their limitation. So live your life. Let's live it. What part of your life is happening right now? That's how we get present. What part of my life is happening right now? Not somebody else's life, not my past, not what's going to happen in the future. What's happening right now? And right now, we're getting present. We're getting ready to do our exercises, getting into our gratitude. And when we're present, it's a little bit easier to get into the exercises. Let's look for, just for right now, what could we possibly be grateful for? Let's look for it, getting warm to our gratitude right now. Let's wrap for now. Find our water. And I'm really grateful that other people consider this exercise useful, because I know I'm doing it for myself. Absolutely, it changes my mind. But I am so happy to be across a person who thinks a gratitude exercise is useful and important. It makes me feel good when I hear people in gratitude. It warms up the space. So my gratitude is for other people's gratitude, if I may. Experimentally, that's where I am today. Let's keep going. Let's go into our meditation. Again, so nice that people find it useful, that we don't have to race through every minute. Let's take 1 minute of nothing, of following our breath, of being still. Sometimes I take a minute, let me see if I can be still for the whole minute. And that's the challenge. So let's see what small challenge we could take on right now, sitting in any comfortable position, eyes opened or closed. Breathe. As we come back, let's find our water. And that's meditation. Whatever it is that you just went through. If you tried to be quiet in the mind and the mind was just racing, that's still meditation. The noticing that the mind is racing is the start of that process. So good for trying, good for doing. Let's keep going. If you did have the mind racing with those words, write one of those words down, see where it takes you. Write any word. None of this is going to be precious, so let's not treat it that way. Let's write anything right now. Let's wrap our writing right now. Take some water. And whatever it is that that looks like, whatever exercise, however you got it out, that's how it looks like for you today. Remember, it never has to look like birds dressed you in the morning. Never. All right, let's do some yoga. Let's stretch the limbs that we've been given. If you have limbs, let's stretch them. If you have a body that moves, let's move it. Let's move very slowly so that our body can tell us, that's the limit to where I can stretch. All right, sun salutation coming up. Stand up, inhale the arms out and up. And look up and feel how long your body feels when you're aiming for the ceiling, the sky. Elongate the body and then fold forward. Hanging over the feet. Our back is really rounded here. And now let's get into the next pose where our back is straight, halfway lift. Back is flat. And let's get into that high plank. Plant your palms down where they are. Step your feet back and lower slowly, as slow as you can, all the way down. So it's like a slow push-up on the way down. Once you're down, push your palms. Your chest and head will come up. Look up. And let's meet in down dog. Hips up, upside down V with the body, getting the heels as close to the mat or ground that you can, and then walking forward towards your hands. Once you get there, roll up, come up to standing if you can, meet your palms above your head, and then exhale them down to the center of the chest. Maybe hold it there for a minute. Maybe this is where you get your water. And where you get a little congratulations. Look at me. I was all comfortable sitting down. And then I stretched. I was all comfortable with my limbs just hanging. And then all of a sudden I'm reaching for the ceiling. That's credit. You're doing it. That's what doing it looks like. Let's keep going. Let's get into plank. What does doing a plank look like? It's just getting up in plank. It's not necessarily needing to stay there for 60 seconds, although that could be your challenge for today. Find a small challenge so that at least you get up into the pose. Get in that ready mindset, in that ready body. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Up in plank right now. Right now is when we decided to do it. Right now is when you can participate, is when you could say, check, I did it. And that's 10 seconds. If you're already up in that plank, you are doing it. I'm already celebrating you. Congratulations. And you've made it to 20 seconds. Now, if you're up in the pose for 10 seconds, then down off the pose for 10 seconds, that's where your body is today. That's where your mind is today. That's fine. That's 30 seconds. Find the strength. Find your breath. See if you can take some of that meditation energy for the next 20 seconds, because you do need to focus on something that will give you strength as this gets more challenging. Breath for 10 seconds. Maybe take the pain off your face, or maybe go grrr the whole time, whatever you need. 4, 3, 2, 1, and you're done. That's the plank for today. What a challenging pose. Every second up in there is great. Come down off your plank, stretch your way back, find your water. and find a way to notice I did that. So I can't say that I can't anymore because I'm already accomplishing it. Look at what I'm doing. As I notice it, I notice my strength, and then I can use them. We can't use our strength if we don't notice them. So give yourself some notice. Whoop, whoop. Let's keep going. Let's break some procrastination. What do you keep putting off? And maybe it's too big to just get into for 1 minute. But maybe in this minute, you can strategize and find that first little task to do. Let's experiment in this minute. No one's after you. Let's see what we can find when we take on this task right now. Let's wrap for now. Finding the water. Finding that right energy to stop. So you need a certain kind of energy to start the task, to keep going on the task, and then to wrap the task. And here we're practicing it in 1 minute intervals so you could see what it feels like and be less intimidated. We are noticing everything we can do in here by experimenting, trying, doing it wrong, quote unquote, because what is that? How are we going to connect wrong? You know? Don't worry about it. Let's get into this exercise. If you don't want to pull any triggers by including other people in it, practice talking to them, maybe on a piece of paper. Say the vulnerable things. Don't hit send, but see what that feels like. See what you're capable of in the connection minute. Just for today, let's look to connect. Find the warmth right now. Let's wrap the experiment for now. Finding the water, remembering that it's an experiment, remembering that sometimes you're trying to connect with a thought or with a person, and it might make you feel a little more disconnected, ironically. And that's just because of that vulnerability, maybe the newness, the the feeling of I'm going to do it might make you feel a little distant from it. But the exercise, the warming of that muscle is allowing you to get comfortable with that feeling by repeating it, by saying, hey, we got vulnerable and we're okay. So with that practice, let's keep going. Let's shake it out, shake it off, move the body however it allows you to. We're going to go right now in 3, 2, 1. We're moving. We're moving. You move. Move the body. That's just what we're doing right now. So let's participate. That's 10 seconds. If you haven't started, now's a good time to start. It's not too late. Too late is just a term that keeps you procrastinating. That's 20 seconds. See if you can start in the middle of something and not feel like you're chasing the past. The past is gone. We have 30 seconds in front of us. Let's take on the stuff that's in front of us. Let's do it. Let's find a way to meet that challenge for 20 more seconds. What do you got? What do you got? What's left in you? Can you put it in this exercise? Can you find a way to experiment? How do I get jazzed for 10 more seconds? How do I get amped for 10 more seconds? Whatever version of continuing for you for 3, 2, 1, and you're done. There it is. Great job. How does that feel to take on so many exercises? I hope it was useful. Thank you for taking OMAT today.